Hi guys, welcome to Mbali Talks. In today's video, I want to share with you 3 reasons why it's never too late for you to start a YouTube channel. As per our YouTube tradition, please do hit the subscribe button so that you can join the community, and also please hit the like button so that this video can keep coming up in the faces of people who can actually use this information. Without further ado, let me tell you why it is never too late for you to actually start a YouTube channel and turn it into a business. So honestly, I know that when you think of a platform like YouTube, you just think this is the platform where you come on to watch people like myself, to learn a new skill, etc. But what if I told you that YouTube is actually one of the best businesses for you to be able to start right now? If you don't believe me, please do watch some of the videos that I've attached in the description box where I was talking about why you should actually consider YouTube as an actual business. And when you're starting out on YouTube, you might not actually feel like it's actually a business because you feel like, oh my goodness, this is just a hobby of me sharing whatever I want to share and talk about. Some people even live off daily vlogs nowadays on YouTube. But as you continue creating the content for the YouTube channel, you're going to realize as more people watch, as you get the likes, and or by the time you get monetized, that this is actually a business idea that is worth taking serious, and why I feel like today, on any other day, anywhere in the world, this is why you have what it takes, and or this is why you should actually start a YouTube channel of your own. The first reason you should start a YouTube channel today, and why I feel like you can still become successful, is the fact that, first of all, I believe in you and I know you have what it takes. What I basically mean is the fact that if you have a skill and or a passion and or a qualification of something that you actually enjoy doing, you actually enjoy being a part of, you spend hours online watching videos, reading books that are in relation to that topic, then it means you yourself have all the knowledge that you would require to share on that particular topic and or that qualification that you can actually turn into a YouTube channel. So I landed on YouTube by a matter of chance when 2020 hit and my business came to a halt, that is the fashion business, because I realized that, oh my goodness, here I was running a business that I actually thought was going to be sustained all the time. But at some point, even us fashion brands were made to stop producing up until we could actually produce masks. This made me think, actually, there must be another way for me to be able to create a long-lasting business, and a business that I know is always going to give me money. And this is how I actually ended up starting Mbali Talks. When I started Mbali Talks, I actually didn't have a lot of the information that you guys see online now with the videos that I produce. But I kept on keeping on by trying my best to stay onto the platform with the little knowledge that I had about starting a small business, running a small business. I even shared information on how you can actually buy on Alibaba, not because I had already bought a lot of bulk on Alibaba, but I had bought a few things. That video on its own did very well, to my surprise, because I've discovered that there's a lot of people online that actually want to shop on a platform like Alibaba, but just didn't know how to, especially in Africa. So this is why I'm saying to you, if you have a certain skill, a qualification, and or a passion, something that you're investing hours of your time doing, which was basically me investing hours of my time in creating and starting and building a small business in the form of fashion couture, you have information that you can come back online to share on a platform like YouTube. So basically, you have what it takes to start a YouTube channel today. The second reason you should start a YouTube channel, and one that I know that you can actually do and be successful, is the fact that to start a YouTube channel, you literally don't have to be an expert on the topic that you've chosen. A lot of the people that started YouTube channels when they were starting out didn't exactly know all the knowledge and the statistics that relate to the kind of information that they actually share. A lot of them just started because, like I said in point one, maybe they had a qualification that relates to, say, maybe marketing, and or like me, to starting a business. And they thought, let me put this small information together, put it up online, and bam, they had a YouTube channel. It can be very overwhelming for you to feel like in order for you to have a YouTube channel, then you need to be qualified and or maybe say have a master's and or maybe have a business that runs in that industry that you want to talk about. And I'm here to tell you that that is not true. All you need to do for you to actually be able to start a YouTube channel and actually start growing on the platform is for you to just keep researching on the kind of information that you want to share on your YouTube channel. Whether it's on makeup, which I feel like is one of the easiest things, because with makeup, even if you are not a makeup artist and or you're not really seasoned with using makeup, there are people that are willing to follow you because they are also at the same level of you when it comes to discovering makeup. So whether you're selling makeup and or you're doing vlogs and or you're doing travel content, all you need to do is to just have a little bit of knowledge, like literally be one step ahead of anyone else who might come onto your channel to watch you. And there's a lot of people in the world, guys, that have never heard of a certain topic like any of the topics that I talk about, which basically means you as a YouTuber have the opportunity to capture that person as a subscriber, to have that person as a viewer, and to have that person come back onto your platform every time that you post a video, and therefore allowing you to start and grow your own YouTube channel. And you're going to realize that most of the time when you're following someone on YouTube, a lot of their content is very consistent. Like it almost seems like it's revolving around a certain topic and or an industry. But what I like about being a newbie on YouTube is the fact that you don't have to do that. You don't have to immediately start by niching down and just having your entire channel to be on one specific topic. No. As a newbie, when you're starting out on a YouTube channel, you can literally share 4, 5, maybe even 6 different types of content on your channel before you can actually see which is the one that you want to go into. And I'm saying this because a lot of the times, like someone like myself, I have a lot of passions. I run a clothing business, I run a hair business, I run a property business, I'm in the IT space. As of recently, I started even a travel channel. So that means there's a lot of things that capture my attention. Had I started out online just with one thing, I might have felt maybe I'm going to get a bit bored, and or when I realized that it was not picking up, I would have easily given up on the channel. If you go back to my earlier videos, you'll realize there's a skincare routine, there's a video on how to start a business, there's a video on marketing, etc. All those instances were me trying to figure out the kind of information that is going to be drawn and or that is going to keep being posted on a platform like Mbali Talks until I found my footing. So as a small YouTuber, you don't have to niche down. You don't have to be an expert. You just need to have a bit of information better than anyone else based on the fact that you're always watching the same videos, you're reading the same information about the same thing, and or this is your everyday passion. Turn all that into groupable content that you can actually then turn into a video just like this one. So my final and last reason why I suggest you to start a YouTube channel, and why I know that from starting a YouTube channel you can actually do it today and still become successful, is the holy grail that makes our lives revolve. And for me, honey, it's my favorite part. This is the money part that you stand to make here on a platform like YouTube. So honestly, guys, I've never come across a business as fun and as entertaining as actually having a YouTube channel. And to prove this, I went from having one YouTube channel, which is basically Mbali Talks, to having a second one where I share travel content called So This Is How You Travel. And the reason I did that is because I thought to myself, if I can make this much amount of money on a platform like Mbali Talks, where people you find they're not really into the content as much as you would, because quite honestly, a lot of us prefer entertaining content than content that is serious. I went on to start an entertainment page such as the travel content, because also I'm always moving around, for those who know me personally. And I thought, you know what, instead of wasting all this moving around and or the travel adventures that I do, let me turn them into content and a business that I can now run on YouTube. Another reason that inspires the money part of actually having a YouTube channel today is the fact that anytime you create content for YouTube, you post it. That content, unless you remove it, stays online for the rest of your life, which basically means a video that you made 2 years ago could easily start gaining traction 2 years later and actually start being the video that makes you a lot of money. A case in point, I have the Alibaba video. My husband always says I'm always talking about Alibaba. They should actually start paying me for it. But anyway, so there is the video that I did on Alibaba. And this is the video that when you look at the date stamp was actually done 2 years ago. But it's still one of the top 5 videos that people watch on my platform based on my analytics. This is to say that even today, YouTube is still paying me money for a video that I made 2 years ago. Isn't that what you'd like to happen with your own business, where you don't have to necessarily produce new products every day, but you can still have old products doing very well, actually making you money on the platform? If that is not a sure way of trying to create wealth for yourself, then I really don't know what is. What I also like about a platform like YouTube is even though they've introduced things like YouTube Shorts, etc., it's still way better than trying to create professional pictures for Instagram and or finding yourself now needing to dance on TikTok in order for you to be able to be a popular TikTok creator to get the TikTok fund. For me, that just feels like it's a lot of work. And even though I do those videos to try and keep up the freshness of the content on my social media pages, I still feel like YouTube as a content creation platform is way better with regards to the money. And the fact that they are willing to reward you for the fact that you make your content, because content creation is not always easy. So I would like a sure way of knowing that if I create content and I do so consistently, which is what I'm going to keep sharing on the videos that are going to be coming up on how you can actually create consistent content, and I keep creating that consistent content, there's definitely a sure way for me to be able to make money, not only today, but to make money years later, and to keep making that kind of money with that content just being online. The third thing that relates to making money by starting a YouTube channel is the fact that with a YouTube channel, you can actually grow your business even further outside just you doing content videos. This basically means you can move on to being on sponsorships where you get brands to pay you for the fact that they have a bit of content on your YouTube channels, and or you can actually have merchandise where you can sell people diaries or t-shirts or planners or badges, whatever it is, depending on the kind of niche that you've decided to focus on. These are other ways that you can actually make money with your business on YouTube. And for me, quite honestly, that is one of the biggest selling points for YouTube. The money, the fact that you don't need to be an expert, and the fact that literally anyone in the world has what it takes to start a YouTube channel. All you need is a skill, maybe a qualification. If you don't have a qualification, all you need is a passion, something that you enjoy doing, something that you can then package into videos and come back and sell it to us here on YouTube and actually make money for the rest of your life. With all that said, this is why I believe that anyone in the world can actually start a YouTube channel today and actually make it successful. Not only that, I will be sharing more videos on how you can actually turn that passion of yours into an actual business in the form of a YouTube channel. So if this video is something that has spoke to you the most and you feel like, oh my goodness, I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for the longest time, but I was just feeling a bit timid because I wasn't sure what to do, then honey, turn on that subscribe button, turn on your notification button for the channel, and also hit that like button so that this video can keep showing up in the pages of people that could actually use it. Otherwise, I'm going to be coming back with more videos for you guys to be able to enjoy with regards to starting a YouTube channel. And also, I just want to make the content as simple as possible, because sometimes when you're starting out as a new YouTuber, you have the problem of the fact that you don't know a lot of the terms that are being used. So you guys can trust and believe that the content that I'm going to be sharing is literally going to be in layman's terms, which means I'm going to make it as simplified as possible so that anyone from anywhere without even a qualification can be able to understand this kind of content. Otherwise, thank you so very much for staying until the end of the video, and I'm going to see you in the next Mbali Talks video. Cheers.